I'm a Mac automation expert with over 20 years of experience, and in this video I'd like to show you how to create an automation workflow which adds a glitch transition to your timeline in Premiere Pro in just a few seconds and with only one keystroke. And thanks to an automation method I developed myself over the years, you won't need any coding skills whatsoever and can easily do it yourself. Before we can create the automation workflow, we have to add our transition once manually. So make sure you have 2 clips added to your timeline and then move your playhead to the cut between both clips. Move it 3 frames to the left, create an adjustment layer, right click on it, select speed duration, change the duration to 6 frames, drag and drop it onto your timeline like this, go to the effects panel, search for an effect called VR Digital Glitch, add it to the adjustment layer, go to the effect controls, expand distortion, increase the value for color distortion to 100, change the value for distortion rate to 90, create a keyframe for random seed, move your playhead to the end of the adjustment layer, set the random seed value to 50, duplicate the VR Digital Glitch effect 4 times, go to the effects panel, search for the effect VR Glow, add it to the adjustment layer, change the value for Luma threshold to 0, change the value for glow radius to 10, go to the effects panel, search for the transform effect, add it to the adjustment layer, set all 4 values for anchor point and position to 0, change the skew value to 3, move your playhead to the beginning of the adjustment layer, create a keyframe for skew axis, move your playhead to the end of the adjustment layer, increase the skew axis value drastically, uncheck use composition's shutter angle, change the shutter angle value to 8, add another transform effect to the adjustment layer, set the scale value to 120 in order to get rid of the black borders of your video, and you're finally done. If this is the first time you're watching one of my tutorials, please head over to the shortcut settings in Premiere Pro and make sure you have assigned the following shortcuts: Projects, Shift+Y to highlight the Projects panel, Adjustment Layer, Command-Option-Control Shift+A to create an adjustment layer, Rename under Project panel, Command-Option-Control-Shift+R to rename our adjustment layer, Speed Duration, Command-R to trim our adjustment layer before adding it to our timeline, Effects, Shift+C to highlight the Effects panel, Select Find Box, Shift+F to highlight the search field, Effect Controls, Shift+X to highlight the Effect Controls panel, and Timelines, Shift+V to highlight the Timelines panel. Then make sure you have the adjustment layer selected in your timeline, go to the Effect Controls panel again, select all of these effects, right-click on any of them, select Save Preset from the pop-up menu, rename it to Glitch Transition Preset, and click OK to save it. Last but not least, make sure you have the free trial version of the app BetterTouch tool installed on your Mac. Navigate to this new icon up here, click on Configuration, and then let's get started with our automation. Click on these 3 little dots up here. Add a new trigger by clicking on the plus symbol in the left column and select Reusable Named Trigger in the right column. Rename it to Glitch Transition. If you haven't done it already, add another reusable named trigger, but this time rename it to Workflow Speed. Click on the plus symbol in the middle column, select the action called Pause Execution, Delay Next Action Blocking from the drop-down menu in the right column, and set its value to 0.05 seconds. Now highlight the Glitch Transition trigger again and add the first action to our workflow by clicking on the plus symbol in the middle column. Click into this search field, type Launch App and select the action Launch App Open File Start Apple Script. Click on Select App File and choose Premiere Pro. This will bring Premiere Pro to the front. Add another action called Trigger Named Trigger and write Workflow Speed into the text field in the right column. Now duplicate this action a couple of times and make sure that all actions of our workflow are separated by one of these Workflow Speed trigger actions. This allows us to adjust the overall speed of the automation at the end very quickly. Now add an action called Save Current Mouse Position, followed by the keyboard shortcut actions Shift+Y to switch to the Projects panel and Command-Option-Control-Shift+A to create a new adjustment layer. Add an Enter key shortcut action next, followed by Command-Option-Control-Shift+R because we want to rename the adjustment layer. Then add the action Insert Type Paste Custom Text and write Glitch Transition into the text field in the right column. Add the following 5 shortcut actions next. Enter, Escape, Arrow Up, Command+R, and Tab, followed by another Insert Type Paste Custom Text action. Write the number 6 into the text field in the right column and add another Enter key shortcut action. We want the automation to grab our newly created adjustment layer and drag and drop it to our saved mouse cursor position in our timeline. To achieve that, add an action called Find Search Image on Screen and move mouse next. Click on Choose Area of Screen in the right column. Resize and reposition this red transparent rectangle like this and pay close attention to position the rectangle's upper left corner exactly in the center of the icon of our preset, because this is where our mouse cursor will hover and dragging only works when we grab the icon. Now hit the spacebar on your keyboard and wait for 3 seconds until the screenshot we've just taken appears in this little square in Better Touch tool. In the settings below, please change Search Image On to Screen with Mouse, limit the search region to top left quarter, change Move Mouse to move to top left of recognized area, and set the animation duration to 0.2 seconds. Add an action called Drag Mouse to Position next. Click on Record New Position, set both coordinates to 0, hit Save, change Relative to Saved Mouse Cursor Position, and set the animation duration to 0.5 seconds. Now add an arrow left shortcut action and then an arrow right shortcut action, which will highlight the adjustment layer. Also, it's important that you have Selection Follows Playhead activated in the Sequence drop-down menu. Then add 3 Command Arrow Left shortcut actions to our workflow next, which will center our adjustment layer. In order to locate our glitch transition preset, add Shift+C and Shift+F next, followed by another Insert Type Paste Custom Text action with Glitch Transition preset written into the text field on the right. Now add the action Find Search Image on Screen and move mouse again. Click on Choose Area of Screen in the right column, resize and reposition the red rectangle like this, hit the spacebar on your keyboard and wait for 3 seconds until the screenshot appears in the little square again. In the settings below, change Search Image On to Screen with Mouse, limit the search region to top left quarter, change Move Mouse to move to top left of recognized area, and set the animation duration to 0.2 seconds. Now simply copy the Drag Mouse to Position action from above, highlight this workflow speed trigger and paste the action with Command+V. This will add the saved glitch transition preset to our adjustment layer. To reset everything in the effects panel, add Shift+C, Shift+F and a delete key shortcut action to our workflow, followed by the action Move Mouse to Position. Click on Record New Position, switch to Premiere Pro and hover your mouse cursor over this empty space of the effects panel. Hit the spacebar on your keyboard to record your mouse coordinates, switch back to Better Touch tool and click Save. Now add a left click action next, followed by the keyboard shortcut actions Shift+X and Shift+V to bring the effect controls panel to the front, and finally to highlight the timelines panel again where we started. Hit Command+S to save everything in Better Touch tool and our workflow is complete. Now all that's left is to assign a key combination. To do so, click on this little keyboard icon up here, then click on the plus symbol and now record any key combination you like. I'm going to assign it to a key of this used additional keyboard I have prepared in order to turn it into a really fancy customized stream deck for Premiere Pro. So in my case, I press this key and change the trigger condition from Works on all keyboards to Works on keyboards with same type as used for recording to avoid activating the workflow when I press the same key on my regular keyboard. When your key combination is saved, click on the plus symbol in the middle column, add the action called Trigger Named Trigger and type the name of our reusable named trigger into this text field in the right column. Okay, let's see if it works. With your mouse cursor positioned like this in your timeline, all you have to do from now on is hitting the assigned key combination. And as you can see, it works just fine. This is how you can automate adding a glitch transition to your timeline in Premiere Pro with only one keystroke. And if you found this video helpful, please consider returning the favor by hitting the like button down below and by subscribing to my channel. I have planned literally hundreds of new tutorials already and I upload 4 new videos every week. Thanks for watching.